Hello, hello.
10 hit combo. What up? What is up?
What is up?
What
Hi.
is up tonight?
I don't know, bro. What is up? But
That's what she said.
That
I'll let that slide. I'll let that slide.
starting
It's
off like that.
start the night with a bad joke.
Start
with
off
a
with a
bang.
bang.
With a bang. That's what she said as well. What is
Was
up?
good, was good, was good.
What it do, baby?
Hit that intro, hit that intro.
What it do, baby? What is up, guys? It's another fun-filled or like a potential fun-filled night with us again. You are with us. This is randomly asked questions or RAQs with your hosts. I am Rap Duran of UPD.
And I'm Aiky.
And I'm Quinito.
And you're here again with our beautiful podcast where hashtag everything is valid. And we are in YouTube. Yeah. So let us not forget the wonderful feature of a YouTube live video / podcast is we have a live chat. You can always invade us and suggest stuff, topics, questions, whatever. Just send
Insult us.
Yeah, insult us. Give us
Call us out.
Give us bad criticisms.
Reviews.
Yeah, bad reviews. Tell us to stop everything. I think we need that kind of parang kick in the nuts to just really stop everything. Just stop faking stuff. No joke. It's all good. We're having fun. You're having fun. If you ain't having fun, that's sad for you. We having fun.
Sucks for you.
Sucks for you, man. I mean, you know, at this point in time, with all the quarantine and stuff, everyone's having shitty lives, and it's more shitty for you because you're not having fun. We're having fun. Yep. Guys up.
What a
Bro.
hostile.
Yeah.
What a hostile.
Yeah. What?
Start
What?
to the
What you
show.
gonna do? Huh?
That monologue.
What you gonna do? Tas sila na, hindi na sila makikinig kasi parang, dude, why be hostile, man? They're just listening to you. Yeah, but again, hashtag everything is valid. Just send this up. Anything you want to say, we will do everything we need to, like, we do what we can to answer your questions if you have, or whatever. Help us. So, I have a question.
Oh,
Since
yes.
it's on REQs. No, not really a question. More of like an
A monologue again.
yeah. I'm gonna monologue again. Hindi. Oh, well, I guess it's a question. Parang yung because of the quarantine or the lockdown, diba? Parang everything has already transitioned like almost fully into like digital, or parang at least a lot of people, or like most of the people, tinatry na nilang like to integrate their lives talaga into like the digital world. Like for example,
Mm.
there's been a parang dramatic rise in yung mga game streamers. Have you guys noticed that? Kasi ako, like, a lot of my friends na gamers before, like, now they stream, like, out of nowhere, they stream games. And some of my friends na hindi ko nga alam na gamers, like, eventually, they start their own streaming. Alam mo yun? Parang,
Well, you look far, like us, yeah, like podcasting. I feel like a lot of people are podcasting there.
yeah, I guess, they're trying to follow our footsteps. We just blaze the trail. I don't know.
Innovators.
Yeah, innovators, game changers, just
I think people just have more time.
yeah,
Nah,
You know.
we're influential, dude.
yeah.
We're highly influential.
Yeah. Aside from that, like,
We're humble.
yeah, we're humble. So.
Yeah,
But yeah,
pero
it's about gamers. Parang we're like, I guess the urgency then of COVID, because like it's scary. You don't know what's gonna happen to you, so just do the shit you wanna do.
yeah, yeah.
I
True,
think that's a
true,
lot.
true. But also like, parang it's a new way of like it's a new way of ang tawag dito, parang connecting with other people. Kasi, di ba, we cannot go
Yeah,
outside, can't talk
I
on your
agree.
phones and stuff.
Oh
And,
yeah, that's true.
like, for example, like, what we actually, like, that's actually the reason why we did this podcast, di ba? Is parang, we like to hang out, we like to talk about stuff. Tapos, eventually, this happened. And since, like, everything na pinag-usapan natin runs through, like, yung Discord, or like, chat. Tapos parang eventually, parang, why not make a podcast out of it? Pero basically, where it started was, we want to hang out, but we couldn't. So we did this, and then led to eventually going here to where we are now. Diba? YouTube. So, I feel like, yun, parang dun siguro nagsistem. Pero ang weird din kasi na, parang, hindi naman weird, pero it's interesting kasi, you can understand the practical side. Like, for example, yung mga nag-online selling, yung mga nagbebenta ng like food, or like, arts and crafts, or, whatever, online,
Mhm.
alam mo yun, yung, like, basta venturing their products into the online market. So that's practical kasi everything's online and you need to sell your products, you go through online. Pero the idea of going to podcasts and game streams or I don't know, vlogs, yung mga ganun, parang you see the trend na hindi lang practical use or hindi lang yung necessities yung nagta-transition. It's also like how we relax, how we unwind, how we spend like yung casual chill time with our friends or people we want to talk to. Like everything transitions also with the serious stuff and the like the essential and the non-essential stuff. Everything goes. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. Parang
Kind of monologue there again.
oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
waiting
sorry.
for the question.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll just
But
leave.
I think I wait.
But Aggie, it's an
I kind of have
open-ended monologue.
I haven't. I think I had an answer. Okay, I remember na. I think do why people quote unquote broadcast stuff na. Parang it's of there's no cost rin eh. And then there's a chance rin to go viral. So people just take that chance. Like have you seen like yung well technically she's already famous na. Yung sa Twitter,
Is this
yung
the
Rain,
bald
si
guy?
Rain girl.
oh
Uh,
yun yung super
the
konyo.
Konya girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this. Well, I don't use my Twitter that much.
Can I just say she's
Yeah.
the if anybody wants to know what real Konya is, that's real Konya right there. The way she speaks. There are a lot of
On
annoying
the TikToks.
people.
On the TikToks.
Yeah, on the
On the
TikToks, on the
TikToks.
TikToks,
Yeah.
yeah. There are a lot of annoying people who like make fun of Konya and then it sounds stupid as fuck. So if you want to like listen to what an actual Konya person sounds like, listen to her TikToks or her
Yeah.
Twitter stuff. What you
Laughter
were
pen
saying,
si
Aiky?
wala yun. Parang she just started doing it siguro. Cause wala, nothing to lose rin naman. Well, other than privacy. But yeah, well, yun nga, medyo meteoric yung rise niya because of the amount of TikToks she released. Yun nga, at no cost rin, other than privacy. Because of, yeah. Laughter pen yung what's his
McCoy?
name? Yeah, si
Makoy Dubs.
Auntie,
Auntie Julie?
Auntie,
Yeah, that's funny too.
uh,
Well, can I just say, I'm finding out, Aiki a TikToker and patron. Even the last show, you were talking about your TikTok discoveries.
I feel
no,
like
I'm not. I'm not last time I said TikToks that I approve of.
not too long ago we talked
But I still
about
don't.
how we dislike TikTok.
TikTok,
Yeah.
And now we
Aiki
go.
was very, but now he seems to get a lot of happiness.
No,
TikTok.
okay.
Have you turned the new leaf?
I don't use TikTok.
Hmm.
I only view TikToks through Twitter, and only the ones that are, pretty funny. But outside of that, I still
So
don't. I do not support TikTok.
so you're in
Honestly.
so basically you're in
Like,
denial.
we won't trash you naman if you like.
No,
Yeah,
We will understand.
the podcast says everything is valid, so we
Yeah.
we accept you.
We accept you.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, but I like some of the content.
We
I like some
accept
of the
you, dude,
content,
man.
but I don't like TikTok. Solely because nga they're known to be it's known to be spyware rin.
Hey, no hate here, man. No hate.
Wait, so I have a quick question lang.
Okay, go.
So you're saying you don't like TikTok, but
Yes.
you
I enjoy some of the content.
so hear me out. If
Okay.
I say na paano ba to?
I like where Rap's going with this. I think I know where he's going with this. And I like
babaliktarin ko babaliktarin ko
Sige.
If I say I like Star Wars, but I don't like the newest trilogy, isn't that contradicting? Like,
It's not mutually exclusive.
but
I mean, it
it's
is
Star
pala.
Wars. It's Star Wars. So parang ba I love Star Wars. Tapos parang talaga how's the new trilogy? Oh shit, I hate that shit. That's that shit. Parang do you really love Star Wars? Or do you only like some parts of it?
Well, yeah, that's valid, is it not? That you only like some parts. It's like saying, or let's say an artist has 3 albums, but you only like 2. You still don't. That means you don't like the artist.
That's my question.
Well, yun nga. So I can like the content that comes out of TikTok, but I can also not like the platform itself. That's valid. Yeah.
That's valid.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's like
I like Chinese food, but I don't like the Chinese government.
oh
Chinese people are pretty nice naman sometimes. So I don't like that. I still don't. Well, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Ano to? I don't have enough knowledge. Yes, but based on my experiences, anecdotal, sometimes.
Pero
Pero
how parang kasi it does it is it totally is it even different? Parang like for example, I don't think like everyone that uses TikTok or watches TikTok videos like every content, 'di ba? I guess they would like more than what you like. Pero it's kind of the same thing. It just so happens na mas onti lang yung gusto mo compared sa kanila. Pero entirely, like both of you like TikTok videos. Is it not?
yeah, nga, I said I like some of the content. I like some of the videos, but I don't like TikTok, the platform.
So you like the videos,
Yeah, some of them.
but you like the videos.
Some of them.
all right.
That's important.
That's important.
Because of other TikTok content is trash.
Yeah. And bait-ish.
Debated.
Debated. Everyone's getting debated. Oh, so speaking of like everyone's streaming, everyone trying to stream. Like, kayo ba may mga friends ba kayo na parang ano yun, parang nagsi-stream na si ganito, nag-stream na ng game si ganyan. Do you guys have friends like that? Kasi ako I have a lot of friends.
Yeah, I have a few.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I know
Well, I
somebody. I won't call them a friend, but
Yeah, Facebook friends.
Facebook
Damn,
friend.
call them a friend.
No, I would. I think it's mutual, naman.
Oh, nice.
No, like it's
mutual
just somebody.
acquaintances.
Yeah, mutual acquaintances. Like I. Oh wait, I have a question. I'm
Yes.
gonna tangent. How do you know when somebody's your friend?
Oh yeah, parang yeah, I think it's up to you nga.
Wait, so
And-
before we transition out of the game streamers, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friends who stream their games. So, I'm sorry kung may mga makalimutan ako pero wait lang. Pakinabang Gaming, what's up? Quick shout out to you. Kasi ate naman to eh. Ate naman yung podcast. Wala namang magbabayad sa atin or wala namang tayong babayaran. So, Pakinabang Gaming.
But are they gonna pay us?
Pay us with no.
We're
No one
plugging
has
them, I guess.
no one has ever paid us for whatever we have done.
Hey, no
Wink, wink.
business stuff. Don't tell them our business
Sorry,
stuff.
sorry.
We still owe you pala, Quinito, for the...
Yeah, it's,
See? Kahit
No,
tayo
I
hindi
haven't-
natin binabayaran yung sarili natin.
no, I haven't given what I wanted kasi. That's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me.
So,
But go ahead, continue your shout.
sorry. Pakinabang Gaming, Chemical, Pilgrim, Big DC, Spotify, Anti.Hero, my friends. I have a lot of friends actually. Kasi I'm a gamer as well, so I have a lot of gamer friends and wala lang. It's parang ang saya na everyone's streaming. Like everyone's streaming their stuff and everyone gets to watch. Hopefully everyone gets to watch kasi their content is really nice naman. And basically it's fun to watch other people having fun. Lalo na sa panahon ngayon. Yeah. So to my peeps and to everyone I forgot. Shout out to y'all. Hope
Shout out.
great things for you. Hope great things for you.
Yep. Shout out. We will be expecting that GCash transfer. You may contact our legal for that matter.
Or Paymaya.
You-
Yeah.
I think you. Oh yeah, our pay Maya.
Not
Our PR person is filing.
yeah.
Yep.
So...
But not BDO. BDO.
Bakit?
Oh, trash.
What's wrong with video?
BDO is fucking trash. I can't.
I'm not
gonna stop
video,
myself.
but I've heard that it's shit. Something shitty
Dude,
happened
okay.
this week.
So, quick
Go, kwenta.
rage mode tangent. Okay. So, BDO online banking is shit in so many ways. BDO, we find shitty ways. So, okay, they have this safety precaution na for they have a time limit na bawa if you reach like 15 minutes na naka-open yung
App.
yung app mo, it automatically logs out. So you have to log back in. 'Di ba? So that's good kasi it prevents you from leaving it unattended and people would access it without your knowledge. So that's good, 'di ba? Pero the problem is the app is so damn fucking slow. I shit you not. When you type in like yung account numbers or like yung amount of how much you're gonna pay or yun sa transaction, it takes like 2-3 seconds per number to come out as you press them. I shit you not. It takes 1 second per number on a good day. That's gosh, sobrang bagal. Tapos every like option, like halimbawa menu or like settings or like account or like pay or whatever, basta yung mga ganon, when you click it, it loads and it's ages. It takes ages to load. So long. As in, every time you click it, tapos pag nagkamali ka pa, when you go back, ganun ulit ka bagal. Ang lala. Tapos, this ba sobrang bagal. When you're about to finish everything, yung safety protocol bottoms up and you go straight back to logging in again. And when you log in, pagbalik mo, you're back to square one. Like the whole transaction is negated and you have to start from scratch. And it's slow again as fuck. Gosh. It's frustrating enough because it's slow, but it's another thing kasi right now nga, like what we talked about, like everything's digital, everything's done online, and now your banking is as important. Syempre like tayo, di ba, working, and syempre yung mga gastusin ganyan, tapos yung bank mo ganun kabagal at this time, at this point of like this day and age, ganun sila kabagal. Tapos recently, I'm not so sure like anong nangyayari or parang sino may kasalanan or whatever, pero they're having problems with their network. Like as in for the longest time ay hindi ko ma-access yung online banking ko kasi hindi siya nagko-connect sa internet. they released like a statement na yun nga they're fixing stuff and pero yeah, still it's so super inconvenient like hell. Grabe. Nakita niyo yung post sa Facebook, yung using BDO tapos yung ang tawag dito, yung skeleton na lang yung naghihintay. That's pretty much it.
Parang hindi pa. But
Yeah.
that's a fun. It seems like a fun match. Sige.
I shared it. I'm gonna reshare it again just for the rage.
For the hate.
Kayo ba hindi kayo video?
Nah, dude.
No, not BPI.
BPI, man.
How's BPI's online banking? Is it good?
Okay, no, okay naman. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I think it's
Pero
about-
I've heard Union Bank's the best.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I heard that also.
Kasi I know they started their online really early, diba? Their online.
Oh, yeah, I think they're
business.
a really good person lang to do it for them.
No, I think that's their focus.
Yeah, I think
Online.
I think that's nakita ko na rin kasi as in before quarantine, like
They're-
before everything pa.
Their ads.
Yeah, they were working talaga to transition everything online na. They started so siguro yung mga like yung mga difficulties na ang tawag dito, pinagdadaanan ng video and all the other banks. Now, they face na before. Pero walang pressure ngayon. Walang pressure tulad ng ngayon na mas maraming users, 'di ba? So, parang na-fix na nila yung lahat ng kinks and stuff even before the flood of users now. So, they're good.
I'm thinking of getting I'm looking at their accounts, seeing if pwede kong kunin.
Yeah.
I saw on Reddit, I saw on our Philippines, r/Philippines, maganda daw yung mga credit cards nila. As in, solid daw yung rewards for traveling and shit.
Union
So,
Bank.
Yeah, the point.
Interesting.
The Cebu Pack point.
Yeah. There are also other diba? Banks na fully online talaga. Pero yun yung mga
ING.
Yeah, dude, ING.
Literally, there's zero, they have zero branches.
They're fully lang talaga.
Medyo wild yun, dude.
Yeah, dude, grabe.
Kind of hard to trust rin, those kind of things.
Well,
You have to talaga, you have to
yeah, you
scrutinize.
kind of have, you have to scrutinize, I agree. Because that's technically the future rin eh. Because
True.
yung blockchain, that's basically online bank. I mean,
heard-
that's the future, I think.
Yeah, that's the future. And that they're good to like alam mo yun, start early and unahan yung mga tao to the beat everyone to the punch.
Well, so far, yeah. Actually, tama.
Oh,
Wait, what were we talking about before that again? For me, actually, concerning yung video being shitty, I think it's kind of good rin, in a way.
why?
Because at least now, I mean, it's super late, but at least now, Filipino brands in general know na, okay, we have to like really fix our digital shit.
Yeah, true.
Kasi yun nga, based on that, and I mean, it's the worst time to be shitty right now. But at least
yeah.
But at least the outrage is so strong na okay, fuck, fine, we have to fix our shit. Which is kind of bad also, but at least yun nga, we're pushing brands to be more competitive and actually be of service, not just rake in money from us, ganon.
True.
Which is also another tangent. Sige, go.
I was just gonna say it's kind of wild that this all came out from the Apple update.
Apple update.
That's the reason why they updated their apps. Cause Apple updated their software about like 14.
I didn't know that.
Apple updated their software, and then most of the existing apps now aren't supported. So they
Well,
have
that-
to fix up their apps.
No, don't give credit to Apple. That happens to every platform.
Yeah,
man.
but it's
every
kinda wild.
OS.
It just so happens na
Yeah, it just so happens na, yeah.
ano
No,
sila.
because even BPI had an advisory in their emails or like
Yeah.
the notice. Kind of wild. Like it's the
That
first
happened.
time I experienced this. Not in this scale, no, the banks had to tell. And like people
That's
were
not.
saying,
I don't think that's Apple's fault. I think that's the That's BPI and ano to, and what the other app creators fault
The app
na.
developers.
Because
Those
for sure, Apple gives the warning na, oh, we're having this coming up, so update your systems.
Yeah.
Gets.
It's kind of
I
shitty
wonder if there's
naman
an inside
to...
world of
Yeah, that's
Apple.
kind of shitty and to just suddenly drop.
Yeah, tapos parang, uy, hindi mo sinabihan, ganun.
Oh, ganun, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot my tangent na tuloy.
oh. Sige, try to remember it. I have a short trivia. The owner,
go.
Oh, go.
the owner of ING, yung
Yeah.
yung last name niya is
Ing?
Fairbank.
Oh.
Fairbank. So imagine a bank
With
owned by a
owner's
dude whose name is Fairbank. I already
Or
feel
maybe he
secure.
changed his name. He changed his name to Fairbank.
I'm not sure, but dude,
You know?
I
If you're
already
gonna
feel secure.
dive in 100%.
Yeah.
Change yourself for your brand.
Change my
Full
last name to
send.
ano.
Full send.
Yeah. Change
What
change
is
my name to
ING?
Rack. Rack
Is it
Duran.
British? Is it British?
I think-
Singaporean ata. Singapore.
Singaporean.
Ay, wait.
Double check mo. But
I think it's
I know it's like I know it's Singaporean ata.
yeah. I know, as much I know it's Singapore. Oh, Dutch multinational.
Oh,
no,
so
it's ano.
Headquartered in
Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Netherlands. Yes,
Oh,
it's from
okay.
Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Mm.
Yeah, hence the
Yeah, I don't-
orange color.
I don't think a Dutch person's last name would be Fairbank. He'd have changed it. He'd have changed his name.
Oh, wait.
No?
But yeah, just a
Yeah.
quick ano. So you remember your tangent na?
Nope.
Nope.
I hope you
Let's
do.
You were
God.
talking about banking.
Yeah,
You
you're
were
talking about banking.
or you were talking how the apps are keeping up, or how now the companies know
It's
to
it's
keep
a
up
good thing
to
na
please their
yeah.
demand. Yeah. It's all on you, boy.
Let's just move on.
Oh. It's your fault, Quinito. It's
I
your
forgot.
fault.
He said go ahead.
Yeah, my fault for not keeping note rin. Lamao.
Oh, but yeah. So, yun nga, going back to like people streaming nowadays and trying to get into that sort of thing. I recently discovered yung Twitch stream ni T-Pain. I hope you guys know
Oh.
who T-Pain is. My dude. That guy's my dude. Like, di ba we talked about the other episode na yung tawag dito yung GOAT sa rap scene. I feel like Eminem is syempre my number one pa rin. And then like close second is T-Pain. Yeah. Not because of how creative his bars are kasi hindi naman siya ganun ka ang tawag dito? Lyrical master with
Naman. He has
as com-
some good hooks. And
yeah, he
setup.
has. He has good hooks and stuff like that. Pero yung like yung very deep, very rich content,
Ah,
full rap
Yes, yes.
material, that's Eminem pa rin. Pero the thing that I like about T-Pain is it's as a dancer, it's such a bop. It's such a go-getter. It's such a Ow.
very danceable.
Yeah, it hypes you up. It keeps you on your toes. Very like what you said, yeah, the hooks and everything. Super
That's that
fun.
signature dance, diba? Is that called that's isolation, right? What he does.
What is this? I'm not sure.
The where he pushes his chin and then his chest.
Oh yeah.
and then his- That's isolation.
That's isolation.
Yay!
Yay! Oh,
I'm a
Quinito.
dancer.
Quinito is a dancer.
I'm a dancer.
Boy.
Keep
But
it tight.
what's his tag in his songs?
His name? Nappy Boy.
Nappy boy. Yeah.
Yeah, Nappy Boy, and then Chris Brown is Pretty Boy. So Nappy Boy and Pretty
Hey,
Boy. Nappy
hey.
Boy.
Hey.
Yun.
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk,
Sec-
speak, I have a
So,
tangent.
yeah,
Wait.
go.
But no, you can continue because this tangent gets kind of dark. So
Okay.
it's related to Chris Brown. So
I think I
Oh,
know where we're going.
I
I
think.
think I know where
Oh
we're going.
God. Oh God.
but continue the happy conversation.
Are you gonna take a jab?
Boy.
A bit, but
Oh,
it's
that's a
more.
good one. That was a good one.
You
That was
like
a
that,
good
Aiky?
one. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, that's damn,
So, I think
dank as fuck.
kinit and dito Chris Brown has a lot of pretty good hooks then.
Boy.
It shows their pictures
He's a hit.
But continue on. He
Wait,
has a lot of hits.
Yeah, he has a lot of hits.
Boy.
But continue.
No! Why? On a serious note, we do not condone uh,
Of course,
physical
but
abuse, physical violence, whether towards women, children, men. It's bad. Don't do it.
animals.
It's bad. Very bad. Anyway, okay, let's get ourselves out of this deep hole.
We're gonna get back to it
We're
later.
So, yan, yung kay T-Pain. So, he started streaming sa Twitch. I'm not sure, wala ko nung like the very start of it. Pero I think he started really into gaming nga, like game streaming. So he plays like a lot of stuff, like kung ano, like random stuff and so he plays with a lot of people and friends ganon. One of the unique things that he does in his stream is he raps, he freestyles his opening sequence.
Oh, I think I saw that. That's
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
lit.
and sobrang lupit talaga. Like, super duper lupit.
He's the king. Diba may line siya na ganun na I'm the king or something like that.
Yeah. I kinda wanna play it nga. I feel like it's open for ano kasi
Oh,
Yeah, let's go,
he
let's
used
go.
it.
Okay.
He used it. Oh yeah, try to look for that. So T-Pain opening freestyle something. So
It's on Twitch naman so I think it's free. You can
yeah,
use it.
it's free. So plus we're ano naman, we're ang tawag dito, mentioning his name, no copyright infringement whatsoever.
And if it's a video, it only gets copyrighted if you show the video, but if you play the audio, it's fine.
Oh,
think,
I'm not aware of that.
Think,
I'm not aware of that.
think, not sure. Legal.
So yun, di ba, start gaming and stuff, ganyan. Tapos sobrang fun kasi ang kulit niya as a person talaga. Tapos, there was one time that I opened his stream, pero iba yung setup niya. Like, not in his usual gaming chair and stuff, ganyan. Nasa parang office, ganun. Tapos, he was playing around with stuff, with sounds and music, ganun. Tapos, later, like, while watching, I learned that he was actually producing a song. Like, real time, on air, with everyone watching. So I thought like that's actually pretty cool kasi parang for a lot of artists specifically with yung music industry, as much as possible they like the secrecy of everything so that when it finally comes out it's a hit. It's a ang tawag dito, yung sobrang big reveal kapag halimbawa yung new album ni Rihanna or new album ni Kendrick Lamar, yung mga ganun. So it was
Album
kind of
coming out this October.
Oh, baby. Anniversary.
you know,
Lit. It's lit.
It's lit. So yung mga
It's
ganun,
lit.
diba? They like everything kept up secret and all para pag labas parang mind-blowing. So it was kind of nice for like T-Pain to do that on air, like live streams. Everyone gets to watch and see how they really do it. it's very, it's very interesting kasi, alam mo yun, yung parang yung mga trial and error, you see him make something up and eventually he says like, oh, that's trash, as he's gonna change it, yung mga ganun. Tapos, I learned na everything about the song, like all the parts of it, were actually made within Twitch talaga. Like, yung bass was made by another Twitch streamer, the beats were made by another streamer, yung riff or yung rhythm or whatever, yung mga iba-ibang components were done through Twitch talaga, like all the other streamers. And then T-Pain was the one who like arranged everything into one song. Tapos yun, tas the next episode I can't remember what it was. It was the day before T-Pain's birthday. Shout out to T-Pain who had his birthday. Can't remember when.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, T-Pain. You the bomb. He guested one of yung isang artist nila sa Nappy Boy. So, yung parang recording label ba yun? Or company ni T-Pain, it's called Nappy Boy Entertainment. And then, they have this newly signed artist, like, a day before that stream day, kakasign pa lang sa kanya. Her name is Piao. Piao. If you wanna look her up, her IG tag is at OMG It's Piao. So she's
memorize.
Going back.
Again, are we receiving any out of this? Are we receiving any
I do hope just
kickback from this?
A mention,
people.
a mention or a wink is already golden from OMG It's Piao. So yun, look her up. She's really nice. Yun. So she the crazy thing about her that she's I think Chinese Canadian. So hence the name. Tapos
Like
yun.
Chaikan.
So she's Chinese Canadian, studied in Boston ata, ganun. Basta she's known naman. She's known pero not in a large worldwide scale. Tapos yun, she got signed by Nappy Boy. As in, ang galing kasi nahanap nila yung talent. Tapos yun, she got signed and siya yung gumawa ng vocals. Oh, silang dalawa ni T-Pain. So the song is sang by T-Pain and Piao. The song's real nice. As in, I can't wait for it to like debut and stuff. Kasi sobrang lupit talaga. A quick teaser would be, imagine like a Greatest Showman song. Anong song yun? Basta
This is the moment.
No. This is me. This is the moment. Like, para siyang This Is Me ng Greatest
Close
Showman.
enough.
Close enough.
It's something.
2 out of 3.
So yung that This Is Me song from Greatest Showman, tapos reimagine it into a techno bop fun T-Pain autotune kind of song. Lit AF. Damn, sobrang lupit talaga, not gonna lie. Can't wait to hear it out everywhere. Super good. Oh, tapos si Piao din pala was discovered by T-Pain online din, like I think IG or whatever. The reason why he wanted to sign her kasi is he watched a video of Piao doing a cover of Buy You a Drink. Tapos sobrang lupit daw. Sobrang lupit. I watched it. Malupit talaga. Basically, yung ginawa niya, yung parang lounge kind of vibe na pagkanta nung kinumpare ni T-Pain yung version ni Piao with how T-Pain sang it sa NTR, sa Tiny Desk. Kasi 'di ba iba yung version na ginawa ni T-Pain doon. So walang auto-tune, walang hindi siya dance, parang sobrang sensual nung bio-drunk niya doon. So, parang ganun yung ginawa ni Piao. Before he did NPR ata. So, that's the reason. She's really good. Don't sleep on the
Okay,
artist.
okay.
She's really good. At OMG, it's
That's
Piao.
ano to, no? That's the chunk of the work of music groups na they really have to scout.
Yeah.
Like
Super.
they have to literally go through every single cover of someone, and then or sometimes they look outside, like they go to random gigs, ganon.
Yeah, true.
Grabe effort just to entertain us.
Yeah,
Sobrang
tsaka,
wild.
tsaka yung like, I remember, di ba, kasi nung time pa, like 90s, time pa nila Eminem, like, it was harder even nung time na yun, kasi hindi naman online eh. So, people were
Yeah, they
like
had to
sending
go.
their,
Yeah, you have to send mixtapes lang, ganon.
people were sending mixtapes, tapos parang yung iba hindi pa labeled or whatever, tapos parang, ano pa yun, like cassette tapes, you have to rewind, play, stuff like that. Sobrang hirap, sobrang effort ng mga ginagawa nila. Pero, kasi, like, for you to be able to find that diamond in the rough, like, for example, si T-Pain, si Eminem, si Justin Bieber, si Chris Brown, Usher, Piao, yung, as in, 1 in a million.
Oh, damn.
I caught myself. Yung mga ganon. Kasi, you have to risk it eh. Kasi if ever you find that, yung ganong klaseng talent, dude, grabe. As in, again, we go back to game changers.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want to, don't feel forced to pursue it just because you have the talent, Baka you want something else in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapos ang saya pa nung yung stream na yun, kasi nga birthday ni T-Pain. Ang lupit ko pag minimension ko, parang tropa lang kami ni T-Pain. So basically, nung stream na yun, I celebrated with T-Pain with his birthday. Yeah, fun experience. He's such a really fun guy. That's all I can say.
Have you nakita mo yung Hot Ones episode
I
niya?
haven't.
Dude, sobrang benta.
Ah,
Wala, it's just him. He's already such a bombastic personality. Tapos, he's eating hot wings. So, like, it's 10
ang ingay
times.
niya.
So, sobrang fueled yung reactions niya.
Sobrang kulit niya eh. Ang dami niya sinasabi. Tapos ang fun, tapos ang gulo.
Yeah.
Ang hype, tapos ang ingay pa. Sigaw na sigaw. I
He
feel
goes
like,
one of those guys I wanna meet.
yeah, dude, that's what I was actually gonna say.
Oh, GMT.
One of the dudes I really wanna meet. Or like the kind of dudes that I wanna be friends with.
Yeah.
Just like overall fun. And happiness and joy. Tsaka yung yung nakakatuwa yung discovery nung after nung NPR niya nga, yung NPR guesting niya, yung Tiny Desk, na everyone thought na T-Pain was just all about autotune. Na yun lang yung kayang gawin.
Yeah,
Tapos
yeah.
apparently he can sing. Like for
I fell victim to that.
Yeah. Sobrang lupit niya kumanta, gagi. That's nice. That's really nice.
Pero yun talaga trip niya. He just really liked using
Yeah, it's just his
Autotune.
parang signature
his
move.
style.
Yeah,
Style.
his own style to use autotune to make it very unique. Pero actually, he's a really, really good singer. And the writer and the producer. A really talented, fun guy. Shout
I
out
think
to the
yun
fandom.
yung like incredible skill na people tend to overlook yung producing.
Yeah.
Grabe yung theory and yung kasi para siyang Photoshop na you have to know how to layer things properly talaga to get the right sound.
True.
Super wild.
That's true. yung same thing yung another good producer din, Dr. Dre. Really good.
Doctor Who?
Dr. Dre.
Ah,
Doctor Who.
Not Doctor Who, Dr. Dre.
Doctor Who.
But yeah, yung ang interesting sa kanila is yung how do you make a song sound so unique. Kasi parang if you look at it now, 'di ba? Sobrang daming songs na or like let's say for their case, specifically like rap music.
Call them out, rap. Call them out.
No, what? No, pero alam mo yun, sa industry nila, like si T-Pain, Dr. J, ganyan. Sobrang dami na lumabas sa rap music eh. Like from 80s, 90s to now, di ba? Pero yung nakagawa pa rin sila ng uniquely sounding music, that's so cool for me. Like, paano nila naiisip, paano sila nakaisip pa rin ng new ways of doing things even after millions of songs already came out like worldwide, tapos sa kanila, let's say in their own label, mga thousands na or maybe even millions nga, pero yung unique pa rin yung tunog ng mga nilalabas nilang bago. Ang cool. May mga times na parang sasabihin mo parang medyo katunog niya yung song na to or ka-beat niya yung ganyang pero not really totally the same eh. May something different pa rin. That's talent for you. That's talent. That's genius. That's good.
well, as far as I know, especially when it comes to popular music, whether it be pop or popular rap or popular etc. They're already, it's called parang money chords daw or money notes. So they already have a basis to revolve around on.
It's the 145.
Parang ito
Yeah, something like that. Something like the 145. So it's that the reason why it sounds familiar is because they always
there's a formula
that's new formula but yun nga, part of the genius rin is making it sound different. But yun nga, it's also part of the familiarity. Yung familiarity na yun yung that's also what makes it good eh.
Yeah. I get that.
But yeah, it's still hard regardless. Even if there's a basis, it's still hard to yung layering of shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Pretty sick.
I find myself usually parang when I see something or hear something or watch something that I really like, kapag pinapa describe sa akin, usually like the things that I like, ganun ko sila na describe. Yung parang it's kind of like this or it's kind of like that, pero may something different. Yun, yung like what Aiky said. Parang may percentage siya of familiarity compared to the other things in its genre. Pero there's also something na unique for its own. Yun. Kasi parang yung iba na super unique, parang not really, hindi siya ganun ka lupit. Or parang siguro malupit siya one time pero forgettable. Mas lalo na yung like totally the same or totally same formula, wala namang pinagbago. Pero yung ganun, yung I guess that what that would be like a perfect mix of familiarity or formula with unique and novel ideas. For me, I feel like siguro yun yung the best mix for an iconic piece or iconic form of art across all platforms. It's really good. Yeah. Do you think it's the same for everything? Like for music, for
Well,
film?
there is this saying, nothing's new anymore.
Yeah, everyone just steals from each other.
How about
naman
how about the
steal.
new
No,
normal?
I mean, I use that
Recycle.
lightly. I use that lightly.
Okay. I think recycle is a nicer term.
Ano,
Yeah,
ano?
recycle. Sige.
Recycle.
There's nothing new anymore. How about the new normal?
Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. This is not new normal. When there was like Spanish flu, people were like this before. Just a different, just a different situation.
Gosh, that new normal curse.
Don't say that, man. So I don't like that term.
Heist. Oh, I have this, speaking of um, the art industry. This is, naman, a knock or like a jab. Hashtag Chris
We're gonna
Brown.
get to that. We're gonna get to that.
No, kasi,
That
diba?
jab joke.
So, NBA started their bubble. And like,
Mm.
MLB started their bubble games. And
Yep.
eventually, like, everything's starting to go back na. Questionably, like, is it really, is it already that time to get back on those things? Question mark. We don't know, diba? Kasi, obviously, the pandemic is still here. People are still getting sick. People are still dying. Pero somehow, these things are starting up again. We don't know if it's the time already. I don't know. So, it's still a question mark for me. My thing is, kasi for example, yung sa NBA and stuff, you see their protocol and you see like how much money, time, and effort they invested to be able to create something na foolproof, diba? I'm not entirely sure, pero do we have the same capabilities, like financially, infrastructural? Kasi I recently learned PBA.
PBA, yeah, PBA is gonna do it.
PBA will be starting their bubble na. And yung mga like teaser explanations or ads nila about it, kind of sketchy though. As in, it's not even a bubble. Like people aren't even staying in the hotels. People are still staying at their houses, and then going into. Basta it's not a bubble. That's basically it. It's not a bubble. It's just a hyped up, entitled way, and telling it na it's a bubble, pero it's not. That's my thing. Tapos pero ako specifically yung kasi my parents are watching TV, 'di ba? Tapos I saw them watching this. Basta may game show, like basta singing show, whatever.
Voice.
No. It's new. Tapos it's local. I don't know. I forgot the title. So basically they're starting this this whole game show na. And everyone's there. Everyone's live. Everyone's there in the stage or whatever. Tapos I'm thinking, how is this right? How is this legal at this point in time? Parang sinong pumayag na pwede nalang gawin to? 'Di ba? I don't see any social distancing. I don't see anyone wearing masks. I don't see anyone... Basta, alam mo yun, it's basically how shows are before the pandemic. But they're doing it right now, during pandemic. Diba? That's the one question. How is this even legal? Who approved of this? Diba? The second thing is...
Wait, is it shot now?
Yes. It's...
Or was it shot before and then they're just only like releasing it now?
No, it's shot. Maybe it's shot before, pero within pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, as in it's really entirely new. Alam niyo yun, yung parang mga weekly, parang American Idol, di ba?
I think
Yes.
what matters is that they get tested or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they aren't being tested, then obviously that's super irresponsible and bad. But if they are, then it should be fine.
that's my thing. That's my second thing about it. Parang if finance and infrastructure and efforts are being poured into entertainment like ito, like show, TV show. How is it that the same exact money, infrastructure, and effort aren't being given to the important stuff like education? That's the thing that I can specifically think of. Kasi
It's
yung like yung medicine ay yung ang tawag dito yung healthcare, it's shit, pero we know that they're trying to do something about it, but they're trying to do shit. So hindi ko na tinatanong yon. Yung kasi
Well,
comparing
it's
with
privatized kasi. Those are private institutions doing it.
yung schools.
No, the TV show, and then like the NBA
yeah,
and PBA.
it's
They're
more
all
controlled.
private.
It's
Yeah.
more controlled, and literally only what mga 30 people siguro versus hundreds of kids or hundreds of
Teachers.
young adults.
Yeah, I gets ko yun. Pero hear me out. How much money do they have? Now, the private sector, the TV show, or yung network
Well,
who made the...
millions.
Yeah.
Millions of money.
How much money does the Philippine government have?
Well, that's the thing. It's the private kasi when they're going to release the show, they're gonna earn from that.
Yeah.
Yes. And like if the government like funds everything, they won't necessarily
There's
get
there's
a
no
quick-
return. There's no
Yeah,
return.
well, technically there's return, but in the long run, it's not immediate. Unlike if kunyari a private company does it.
Aren't they taxing us?
Bro, I think you know by now that it's never gonna be 1-to-1 yung use of the cash compared to yung private institutions na direct conversion yung pera nila into what they invest into. Come on, I think you know that.
But I guess we all know that talking about Philippine government is a whole can of worms na you just know that shit will come out of it, and you know that
Exactly.
shit's all
Yeah.
over it. My thing is, yun nga, comparing it to what the networks are doing, and we all know na hindi gagawin ng Philippine government to kasi we all know that they're shit. Pero can't they, I don't know, like give effort, time, money, whatever into the educational sector? I'm not saying everyone. Okay, it's hard, I know. Pero alam mo yun, parang maybe focus, like let's say may focus sa public schools. The people who are really having so hard a time in integrating into the online classes. Diba? Or like, ayun, public school. Tapos, since mas onti yung mga bata, mas madaling mag-distribute ng mga tao within the within the classrooms, ganyan. Or make it like a bubble na they stay there or whatever. I mean, I don't have the specifics.
They're kids.
Yeah, the
That's
kids.
the
Dude.
thing.
Yeah, I guess
PBA and the TV show, these are adults.
I guess
who are
yeah.
participating.
I guess that's another thing. Pero yun nga, parang it's wishful thinking for me na parang hindi ba pwede na yung effort na yun sa educational system, or like let's say sige, wag na lang integrate like physical learning, pero use the money or the infrastructure to give them equal opportunity to integrate into the online classes. Give them the tools, the materials, fix the fucking shitty internet connection nationwide. I mean, kahit nga yun lang 'di ba? Kahit nga yung internet lang yung maayos That's already a big help.
Here's the thing, yun nga, it goes then back to what Quinito said. what's the return for them, like looking at, I mean, syempre, if people like us were running things, I think we'd automatically like, sige, just make sure everyone gets their piece of the pie. But okay, let's say for ano to, especially since it's so rampant na yung mga corrupt politicians,
Hmm.
they benefit more if people stay uneducated kasi they end up voting for the same people. Diba, you know that saying,
Yeah,
ganun,
yeah.
or they, or let's say for the internet, as far as I know, I'm sure this is kind of old information, but I have a feeling this is still the same. PLDT, diba, it controls yung underground tunnels that help keep, that allow internet to come into the Philippines, diba?
Yeah.
So what does PLDT have to gain from improving their services when they're the only one? There's literally a monopoly, so they don't have to put any more effort, diba?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yun, why would they stress themselves out pa to improve their services when they know very well na, oh, everyone's just gonna go to us
Mm.
because yun nga, they control the channel. But yun, yeah, there are other service providers, but then yun nga, because of PLDT's control, they're still kind of shitty. Then they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's really, for me, it's really the vaccine. That's the only answer. That's the only way we can get back, especially at the pace of the country. Kasi let's say nga, they apply proper practices into infrastructure or whatever. I don't think people are gonna willingly leave their place kasi they know na if they leave, there's still a chance to get sick. And I mean, ganun rin even with the vaccine, but then at least mas confident sila na, oh, okay, there's a chance rin na I might be able to recover from it. Or easily.
Pero yun din yung parang I'm not entirely sure about that din kasi that's for like the normal thinking human being would do, 'di ba? Na kahit okay yung infrastructure and all, like safety protocols, takot ka pa rin lumabas. Like obviously, like for example ako, I know what to do when I have to go out, like mask, shield, alcohol, social distancing, whatever. Pero it's still scary to go outside. Even though you know that you're doing all the efforts you need to do.
Yeah.
Pero hindi kasi entirely true yun for everyone eh. Like for the whole population. Like for example, yung white sand beach sa Manila Bay. 'Di ba? People went out there and para silang nag-outing doon. Tapos walang physical distancing, walang kahit anong protocol. 'Di ba? Parang ang careless pa rin. That's the frustrating part. Ang careless pa rin. I saw this one article, I forgot about it. Yung yung isang bagay na nagko-contribute din daw largely sa alarming increase sa mental health issues right now. Yung I forgot the term, pero yung the fact na tayo, yung mga well-thinking or people with common sense na nagsistay indoors and avoiding everything, yung sumusunod sa lahat ng rules. And we see other people going out, doing things not very social distancing, yung basta breaking all the rules. Tapos ikaw, sumusunod ka, pero ikaw, miserable ka. Sila, hindi sila sumusunod, tapos masaya sila. Yung emotional burden nun daw is greatly affecting people sa quarantine. Which is actually true. Kasi ako rin, ganun din ako. Parang sobrang nagre-rage mode ako pag nakikita yung mga taong ganun. Parang ba't nyo ginagawa yan? Mali yan eh. Tapos hindi naman sila nahuhuli or anything, wala namang ginagawa ano. Tapos tayo, or ako, andito ako, tapos nagpapakabait ako. Hindi ako kinuhuli, pero hindi ako masaya. Sa bahay lang ako, hindi ko nakikita yung friends ko. Diba? So, I guess like, what I'm trying to say is, oo, it's a, that vaccine would save the world, so to speak. Pero kasi we wouldn't have to wait that long if only people would think things through and follow rules. Like for example, Japan followed rules. Ang tawag dito?
That's a
what?
well, at one point, I'm not sure about now. They were one of the highest.
Are they going back? Are they
Maybe. I really
second
but you
wave?
can't- I think they went through a second wave, but then don't. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, pero ano bawa wait, I forgot the other ang tawag dito, New Zealand. Kasi they were once one of the earliest, 'di ba, to be able to have 0 cases. So yun, although syempre medyo like small scale sila, like maliit lang yung area nila compared to all the other countries na malalaki. Yung ngayon. Yun, they followed, everyone followed, everyone pitched in sa effort to like quarantine, lockdown, have everyone tested, ganyan. Tapos yung government din nila magaling. And then yun, eventually they fought through it and they won, even without the vaccine. So, tapos I guess, I'm not sure pero I guess parang from time to time ba or parang once lang ba yun or twice na nagkaroon ulit sila ng case pero wala na ulit. Alam mo yun, parang we don't have to wait for a vaccine. Pero that's like the period to everything. Like that's the end to everything. We hope. Pero ako personally, I don't think we have to wait eh. If only nag-iisip tayo. Like everyone and sumusunod tayo. Yeah, yun nga eh. Hindi nga ganun eh. So, sad.
I think the difference nga rin between, because then they acted agad.
Yes, true. That's so
Yun
true.
that's also another like those were, I mean, it's as important as the vaccine acting right away.
Yes, that's
Which we
actually
didn't-
one
which we
big
didn't
thing
do.
eh. Yeah, dude.
Which we didn't do. So it's hard to turn everything around since we acted so late. That's why nga, the only other thing left is the vaccine.
So sad.
Still, we literally don't have any. Okay, but sana if we had a proper tracker, then we probably could, yun nga, isolate certain areas or certain people so that things can go back to normal nga. But then, yun nga, we don't even have that So,
It's really so frustrating to like have a discussion about the government or like kung paano sila nag-ooperate or like for the pandemic even in particular. Kasi parang wala kang substantial ending sa argument. Lagi na lang wala bobo sila eh. Or parang wala, ganun sila eh. Parang, ayoko nang ganun. Yung parang accept the status quo kahit sobrang pangit. Nakakainis. Nakaka-frustrate kasi parang mag-aaway kayo, magkakaroon kayo discussion or discourse or argument. Pero at the end of the day, wala pa ring difference. Wala pa ring change. That's what really sucks about it. Parang you want to talk about it, you want to like formulate solutions, but at the end of the day, wala kang magagawa. Ganun lang talaga. That's shit. So shit. Gosh. Can we like have Tapos di ba recently they were they were asking na kung pwedeng i-postpone yung 2022 elections dahil daw may pandemic. Parang, the fuck, dude? That's so stupid. Bobo nyo. Nakakainis.
Yeah, parang it just adds to the fire.
Yeah.
Kasi literally there's so much time to formulate a way and to
Yes. Tsaka, bakit ganun yung problem mo? Bakit, parang,
suspend agad.
yeah, o parang bakit, pandemic ngayon, tapos, 2 years from now pa yun, magkakaroon tayo ng elections, tapos, paano natin gagawin yun? I-postpone na lang natin. Di ba dapat, parang, ang una mong isipin is,
Yes.
one, try to solve the problem before it gets, before it affects the election time, or the election day, ay the voting day, or two, try to try to make a way na maituloy yung election or yung voting within the protocols of yung for the pandemic, for the quarantine. Bakit ang unang option agad nila 2 years ahead is to postpone it? Sobrang bobo nun. Diba? Bakit hindi mo parang instead of
Yeah.
nila,
Gets it.
diba? Instead of fixing the problem,
You're about to monologue. You're about to monologue again.
I'm sorry. I get so
Joke
worked up.
lang. Yeah, but I get your anger. now I'm ano to.
Rage mode ka na din.
Yeah, medyo rage mode na. Fuck, dude.
Quinito,
You know what I realized talaga? I mean,
ano yun?
okay, I'm gonna start whispering.
What?
I swear, dude, like, I hate old people talaga. God. I hate
Shout out
old
to
people so,
Aiky's parents.
I hate old people so much, dude.
How old?
Literally my parents' age.
Okay.
God,
And
it's
up.
so frustrating.
From their age and up.
Shout out to that generation.
Is it,
Literally,
the
they
boomers?
literally,
The boomers?
they literally exploded the world.
Oh, gosh. And they have the audacity to tell us now we're doing it wrong.
Don't dream.
Oh,
Be safe. Parang like, oh God. Just because you
gosh.
didn't make it, man.
Ooh, that's the argument they don't
joke.
want to hear.
Joke lang. But yeah, anyway, like, it just solidifies my theory na nobody matures. We just grow old. Kasi minsan talaga like yung logic of some, like yung mga stories ng parents ko, or sometimes even my parents actually, sobrang bata yung pag-isip mo lang, like, bro, you're supposed to be the one with experience, and then you're saying shit like that, or you're behaving like that.
Yeah.
God, old people ruin everything.
Tsaka yun nga, yung inability to accept change, and parang new ideas, like for example yung sa LGBTQ community, sa Black Lives Matter, ang tawag dito, basta yung mga ganon, yung mga social issues na problem naman na before pa, pero good thing that now it's on a global scale na everyone's talking about it, tapos everyone's learning how to really ang tawag dito, act accordingly or act better towards the issue. Tapos ito yung generation nila, like they still can't accept yung new ideas na yun, na pwede palang ganito, oo nga, pwede naman ganyan, hindi naman para sa babae lang o sa lalaki lang, yung mga ganun. Parang they're still caged dun sa kung ano yung alam nila before, tas they refuse to learn new things. Why?
Yeah, yung, diba? What was one yung kay Chris though, yung sabi niya, yung the best way to keep up ata with the world is to, if you know how to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
Something like that. I forgot what was the replace. What replaced that? But yun, parang okay, never mind. I'm getting really annoyed.
Everything is valid.
But yeah, I mean, I get scared when I become like that then. But
Yeah, I was gonna ask din na parang ano generation lang ba nila yun specifically or are we like destined to be that way per generation? Like kasi from yung mga kwento ng parents ko like their generation their parents or their grandparents generation before them had these parang
traits
ugali
also.
din na ayaw nila na kinaiinisan nila. And then eventually on our end naman seeing them or seeing how they act parang kinaiinisan din natin yung mga yun. Tapos like on the next generation naman like siguro parang short term na ang tawag dito example would be like how we hate TikTok, 'di ba? So that's new generation na rin puro mga bata yun nandun so you kinda hate that. Tapos another thing for me personally yung mga bagong cartoons ngayon, I feel like it's shitty. Yun. So parang
Yeah, I get what you mean.
'di ba? Ganun kaya yun. Like ang tawag dito, it's generational or parang
Well, I think yes for the majority of people. It's cyclical.
mm
But I don't know. I mean, more and more people are into calling out each other naman these days. I mean, calling out in a friendly sense, na like brotherly, sisterly, ganon.
constructive criticism.
Yeah, constructive.
Mhm.
Hindi naman criticism. It literally like calling you out.
Yeah. Pero pero yun nga yung calling out parang wala lang naisip ko lang kasi we're trying to mask the idea of calling out, 'di ba? Na parang it seems na it's a very negative thing. So we try to make it into a politically correct term or whatever. Pero 'di ba parang calling out is parang dapat yun yung norm. Yung calling out.
Yes.
'Di ba? Actually, so parang
That's
you don't have to have it.
Yeah, I was about to say na parang when you mentioned that whole thing, I prefer the term calling out than canceling.
Yeah. Kasi yun nga.
That should be the norm, not canceling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hindi naman masama yun, di ba?
Tangent.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's related to the Chris Brown because it's related to cancel culture. But you guys finish because you guys have to let off some steam. I feel.
Yeah, say parang
Continue.
just to end.
It is just me and Rap talking up.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you guys have a lot of things
To let out.
kept
No, I
inside.
guess
So
I guess
you guys do you.
I guess we're good naman na. I mean,
This isn't
we're just gonna circle around it na lang.
No, I feel like Aiky had to say something. Go ahead,
Go.
Aiky.
I have so much more to
I
learn.
forgot.
Maybe you wanna do yours.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Again?
I think it's just we should call out lang. That should be the normal.
Yep.
What was before that ba?
You guys were talking about cancel culture, like how you prefer the term calling out.
Yeah,
rather
before
than
that.
cancel.
What about before that?
Before that, we
Dude,
were
I'm
talking
just-
about how every generation every generation.
Yeah, yung cyclical.
Yes. So I'm still listening, even though I'm quiet. Go ahead.
Wala. Actually, yan na yan. I think there will be more of us who will not pattern the previous generations, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've also come to realize na yun nga, because nga people never mature, we just grow old.
I have a kind of life philosophy for that.
What?
At a certain point or at a certain age, the world is not meant for me anymore.
Yeah.
The world is not meant for me. Okay, can you explain more?
Like the world and how it works isn't going to be.
Kasi it's
It's
not
not suited for me anymore.
Yeah, it's not marketed for you na eh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
It's suited for the generation
The
after
next
me.
generation. That's why you
uh
have so many parang
That's
arguments
why
about it na
yeah,
parang
I have
you
so
don't agree with
many
it anymore kasi it's not
qualms
meant
with
for
it.
you na. Yeah. Oh nga no. Yeah, that's
That
actually
the world is not going to be built around my generation or my way of thinking anymore. It's going to be built around the one after me or the generation
pero
next.
you think you as a human being will can actually yun nga yung sinabi ni Aiky na like learn, unlearn and relearn in a way
Yeah,
na you can integrate yourself into that new generation.
yeah, parang I think
it's
it's your
possible, but
responsibility rin to integrate nga, to update.
well, yeah.
That's
At
true.
like
I
at
agree.
some
I
point, I
agree.
cut off. You have to cut off the limit.
No, no, I think I agree with there's a certain point na the world is not for me na. I agree with that. But then don't stick to the you in the portion of your life na the world was for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I already know that the world is not built around me, or it's not my world in general. So I have
Yeah.
to accept na I have to get
Push.
with the new world. Gets
Mm,
Okay, okay. Okay.
I guess the important thing there is the word accept.
yeah, I
Kasi
gotta
if you
accept
don't
the
yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't accept na ganito na yung ano o ganyan na yung current situation, that's where you shit.
Accept,
That's where you fuck up. If you
accept,
can't accept.
accept and internalize. Actually,
Yeah.
some people kasi just accept and then they just
Oh,
ignore
parang
it. Actually.
wala ganun talaga eh, 'di ba? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
still
yeah.
have to do
Tama,
something
tama.
about it. True. True.
Finally, yeah.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
let's get naman to Quinito's
Yeah,
thing. Parang
yeah. I'm
I'm
the
curious.
topic we really want to talk about.
Yeah, it's been an hour na since he last.
And hindi niya pa nabibitawan. So I feel
Yeah,
like that's
actually,
a
yes,
very
yes,
important thing.
yes. It must be
okay. It's
something you want to add also.
it's controversial. I want to hear your thoughts
Most
there.
spicy.
We all know cancel culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
How if somebody fucks up, like now, when somebody fucks up, we cancel the person, right?
Mhm.
Oh, we like ostracize the person from society. We hate their, but still we hate them.
Yeah.
So like a good,
Uh,
so
to
like a
an
good
extent.
example is Chris Brown, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Brown he was fully charged, and it's fully proven that he beat up Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he cancelled?
He was.
No, but people still love his music.
And he's still
I think
actually
So
making
so
music.
here comes my question. Can you cancel somebody for their actions but still like their work?
Yeah. Oh
What
well.
what
Actually,
constitutes kasi the canceling eh? Like ano ba yung definition ng canceling? Kasi if you still like and parang buy into their products, obviously that's not canceling kasi alam mo yun?
Yeah. So
that's true. Yeah. Tama, tama. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
so if you can you still like I'll rephrase the question now. Can you still like works of people of bad people? Can you still like the works of
Oh,
bad
I like
people?
that. That's a very simplified pero as in straight to the point. Can you like
Okay,
the works of
I remember
bad
reading an
people?
article about it. Eh. But what I remember is it's it's okay then in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But but kasi it also boils down to what that means yun kasi if you like certain their thing, it means you support them pa rin, 'di ba?
Yes, because
That's why
that's
That's
where
like the basic thing to ano eh, pag nagsusupport ka.
you still empower them.
yes, yeah, I was gonna get to that. Good. Go.
Fuck.
Because we can even take it to a super specific, like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is always going to be an example for this.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah.
sadly. Well, it's his fault. So yeah, he beat up Rihanna. Should we still like his music? Should we still be fans of his music? can you take out the person of Chris Brown from the work of Chris Brown?
I think that was also what the article was saying na you can. It should be the case. But yun nga, I forgot what else they were talking about sa article na yan. I'll look for it na lang.
Cause I forgot where I listened to this. This was given before. This guy said something about science. What if they were scientists? Let's say Isaac Newton discovered gravity. What if we found out Isaac Newton was a pedophile, racist, or make it the worst, he was a cannibal? Do we discredit his work because of who he is?
Like,
Can you discredit a scientific discovery just because the guy was a rotten person?
I guess yung into scientific facts.
Well, that's the extreme. I feel like that's the most extreme example we can give it.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of a joke answer for me. But
Yeah,
for the mga like artists or whatever, pirate their music na lang.
Yeah.
But technically, you're not supporting them, but still enjoying what they created in a way. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading because I think I found the article.
Habang binabasa ni Aiky. Ako
Yeah,
siguro
go,
like,
rap.
pineapple. This would be a pineapple for me.
Mm.
Ako kasi I still listen to Chris Brown songs.
Mm.
And I still choreograph to Chris Brown songs. Kasi,
Yes.
yeah, yung mga ganun. In my head, or in my way of thinking kasi, it's somehow exclusive. Like, it doesn't mean if I listen to his songs and choreograph to his songs, it doesn't mean that I condone physical abuse or abuse against women and children. I don't think that's the case. Though, if you ask me, I don't approve of those things. Like, I still hate Chris Brown for doing what he did. Like, if I see the guy or if I get the chance, I'd fuck up the guy, because that was wrong, diba? And that I'll do that any day of the week if I had the chance.
Yes.
Pero the work is still good. That's me. Like, for example, ano ba? Oh, you want a controversial example? Marcos. 'Di ba the ang tawag dito, yung special card ng mga Marcos apologists is yung lahat ng infrastructure, lahat ng progress na nagawa ni Marcos nung time niya. 'Di ba? That's their takeaway na dapat ano siya, national hero siya, or dapat celebrated siya.
Oh wait. I can't let you continue that because there's a more evil plan or route to that.
Away.
What he did, yes. The reason why he was able, or the reason why he did it, or why he was able to do it, was for his own personal benefit pa rin.
Away.
It was I forget, it was another world leader. He was like, this world leader was like Marcos's idol in a way. That like Marcos wanted to be this world leader. I think he's from Singapore.
Oh, I saw this. Is this yung the third world to first?
Yes. I forget his name. I forget his name. So the reason why Marcos did this though, or how he did it, was he loaned all of the money to do these great infrastructures. What did he do? Like, I think the Philippine Heart Center or PICC.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah, PICC.
Okay.
Yeah. Bridges.
So he
and,
he made it, or chose the most grand way of doing it. So he had to loan money, which was so much. Like, it's an absurd amount.
Yeah.
Na knowing that it would still continue on after him. the utang will continue on after him.
Gets. So the praise.
So the praise is to him, but the payoff is to his successors.
And that's what actually happened.
Not the payoff pala. The debt is to his successor.
The debt will be paid for by
Yeah.
his successor, which actually
and
happened.
Which is still actually happening.
It's still actually happening.
So because of this debt, his successors can't do anything to that grand scale. So it's like two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just have to call that out.
Yeah, pero gets ko yun. That's actually true, and that's, I mean, even more reason to hate the guy. What I was trying to say is, actually, like, kasi the way he even thought about that, diba? And through the books, looking at it objectively, the guy is a genius. The guy is a mad scientist.
So the guy is smart. No doubt. But he's evil.
Yun nga eh. Parang ako, I give props to being smart. Pero, obviously, I don't condone the actions what he did with his smarts and wits. Pero, parang give credit, matalino siya. Pero, sobrang sama yung tao. Yung mga ganun. So, ako ganun din ako with like yung Chris Brown and like everyone else. Parang, masama pa rin yung ginawa niya. Eh, pag nakita ko siya, ano pa rin. Pero, yung works, kapag okay, ay, pinapakinggan ko naman yun, hindi dahil sa gusto ko yung, yung ganun, yung physical abuse or whatever. I listen to it because I like it. Not because of that. Meron pa yung parang medyo same setup yung, alam mo yung sa local scene, yung Neneng B. Do you know that song?
Yeah, I know the song. I just know the artist. What's his name?
Nick Makino.
Oh yeah, Nick Makino.
So basically, nung lumabas yung song na yon, everyone was outraged about the song kasi sobrang sexualized daw, ang bastos daw sa mga babae, ganyan. So they were again canceling the artist who had the song of what Tapos the big question was, okay, if you're gonna cancel that, why not cancel Chris Brown, who has been doing the same shit ever since? The same with Usher, the same with Craig David, and every like all rappers and R&B singers.
Well, I think that's different, man. That's like some people being anal about shit, man.
Yeah, yun nga eh. Pero parang yung sa akin, hindi ko naman pinapakinggan yun kasi gusto kong maging bastos sa mga babae or maging ganito sa kanila or whatever. Kasi maganda siya pakinggan or maganda siyang sayawan or whatever, pero not the message out of it. It's still wrong. Like, being rude to a girl is still wrong. And ako personally, towards a girl, I wouldn't be like that. Pero I appreciate the song and the merits of it is just a song.
Oh wait, I'm gonna spin it a bit, and
Okay.
don't get me wrong. I agree with some of your points. I'm just like poking the fire here.
Like what you always do.
That's my role.
The devil. The devil's
That's
advocate.
what I do. That's what I do. Let's say you like the swastika logo. It looks nice. No, that's it. Design-wise, like visually, you like it.
We are being debated. We are being debated.
Would you wear it, Rap? Let's say you like it. It looks good. It comes from Hindu influence.
Well, it comes from Hindu and Buddhism influence.
Yes,
it means
but
fortune.
it's the red one. No, it's the red one. The red and the white circles, and then the swastika logo inside. Would you wear it?
It's a pretty good trap. But no, you're right.
No. Well, obviously no. Oh, yung quick tangent. For
why
me,
why this one? It's no.
wait.
You still associate the meaning with the symbol. With the thing.
Oh, wait, to slight tangent because I'm still reading this article, diba?
Yeah,
What one of the points that they were saying is that yun nga, because we are human, it's hard to place things in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun nga, na parang we are filled to the brim with inconsistencies and contradictions na to an extent nga, it's okay to support certain
May mga
parts nga. And like,
subjective pa rin. Subjectivity pa rin.
uh, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly the nga na parang we shouldn't take each other too seriously in a way. Na like, let's say if I say something, I'm not gonna, like, let's say I say I'm gonna do this. I'm not, I trust that you will do it, but I also, at the back of my head, we should think na I don't believe na you will 100% fill up that task. Kasi nga, people
You still
contradict,
put
we,
doubt.
yeah, kasi we naturally contradict ourselves nga. We're naturally hypocritical in a sense. But, yun, I think that's just something to understand lang. But then I'm also not saying na that is what we should. No, that's a way to explain lang rap's case, which is also normal. Na
Yes.
we feel
Okay.
we feel this way about one thing, and then we suddenly feel differently.
Two different about it.
Even if it's like the same ish concept.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of curious where it changes. Like, where do you
Where's
draw
the
the
line?
line?
Yeah,
where's
that's
the line?
that's where it gets super gray.
I guess,
na there is no line rin. But it's just that's when the subjectivity also comes in.
yeah.
Now we just suddenly feel like na, oh, I don't want to follow those rules that I followed for certain things.
Mm-hmm. Yun nga, like what Aiky said, there are things talaga na you can't really define a straight line between it.
Yeah.
Pero yun, yung for the swastika kasi, I think it's not totally different. Like, for example, yung sinasabi ko dun sa music, di ba, na I can appreciate it as a song or as music separate from the meaning or the message or what the lyrics are. Yung swastika kasi is a symbol, 'di ba? And yung reason behind it or yung history behind it is what it symbolizes kasi, 'di ba? It symbolizes yung sa Hinduism din. It also symbolizes now yung sa ang tawag dito, yung German Holocaust and stuff like that, 'di ba? So it symbolizes kasi, and you can't appreciate it just by it just being a symbol, kasi that's the whole meaning of being a symbol is kasi what it stands for, 'di ba? You get me? Parang I just like how it looks. Yun eh. Yun pa rin naman yun. So you can't take it. Tsaka yun nga. Like
you like how it looks in terms of like composition, its angles.
Well,
Like it's totally detached na from the actual meaning of the thing. You like it purely for different. It's like aesthetic. Similar to the song that you like it purely because of its audio quality,
I guess, yeah.
Audio-ness?
Well, siguro in this particular example, the whole history about it, behind it kasi, and everything, it's
too much.
It's too much, yeah. It's too much to separate its like visual qualities lang from its symbolism and historical background. Plus, I don't like the logo. The eye. How it talks.
Yeah, but
So
let's just say it.
I can't put myself in the
But isn't
situation
that
that
weird
I like it.
though? Because a song will like I've listened to nothing. I've listened to it, but I'm not sure.
It's just basically pick-up lines na bastos.
Okay. Well, the song literally says the things, right? The bastos things.
Yes.
While the logo, like the let's say it's a drawing, it's not a logo because the logo is different. The logo doesn't
Yes.
say its history. Unlike let's say the song where you can hear the lyrics saying that.
Well, technically it does, diba? The logo tells the story. Kasi basically that's the face. And everything, when you look at it, you see everything about it. Diba?
Yeah,
Like when you see Nike, you know what
that's a
Nike is about.
logo. Don't take it as a logo nga. Take it as a visual ano lang.
We have chat. the, is that the reason why you stopped? Because there's chat.
Oh. What?
There's chat. There's people in the chat.
Oh, there's chat ba?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Just
know that.
appeared now. Guys, hello. It's
Oh.
already 12.
Ano po yung
thank you
topics
for
today? Oh, I didn't see that.
Hindi, ngayon ko lang rin nakita. I think it just popped up right now.
Oh no.
To answer your
Yes,
question, we also don't know. Because it's
Dang, I didn't
randomly
see
asked
this.
questions.
Sorry guys, we didn't see this. You were in a very interesting discussion.
Was this kanina pa? Was this kanina pa?
I don't know, dude.
Timestamp.
There's none eh. But Jody has a comment. I agree. It is a challenge to separate the message and the intention of artwork as compared to the actual artwork and everything else that makes the artwork pleasing.
Oh, I've reached the kind of the end of the article, and I'm not really satisfied with the answer, but I'll just say it anyway. Wait lang. Basta, unless a creator's bad character actively interfere with your appreciation of the said creation, you should have no compunction about consuming or even enjoying the creation.
Cop out answer.
Cop out answer.
But I guess for me the main takeaway naman is yung accepting and internalizing na it's very gray and that people just naturally contradict what they say or do, etc. But for me it just boils down talaga to yun, yes, like if let's say if you listen to their song on Spotify, you're in a way supporting them pa rin eh, kasi nga it's still a listen,
Still a
still
sale.
pays.
Yeah.
It's still a sale. It's like yun nga, parang balik to the piracy shit. I don't know, man. It's very
What's your take? When I went kunyari, let's say it's a scientist.
okay. And then he's a dick.
Yeah, well, more than a dick for people to like the extreme version of dick for the whole humanity to hate him. Do we discredit his work? Because that's happening now.
Discredit?
Or we don't support his work. Because that's what's happening now, diba? Like some careers have been ruined just because of one incident. Diba? Like I don't have a specific answer. So. But you know what I mean, right?
Definitely not because of one incident. I'm sure most cancellations are due to many.
Okay. One problem pala.
One problem, but then multiple cases
Yeah,
of
multiple cases. Yeah. Because diba, some artists, some musicians, their whole careers have been derailed because of one act that they commit. One problem of multiple acts that they committed. Let's say a scientist did that. He was a cannibal. Let's say I'm picking the worst example.
I kind of heard the question, naman. I'm thinking. I think I'm just gonna take it as is. Nah. Oh, you discovered something good. That's good. And you're an asshole. So I think you're an asshole. I think nothing more.
You'll still credit his work.
Well, yes. Anyway, I think you're using the wrong word. Because obviously he did it, so he has credit to that work. But I think,
what's this?
will I give him more merit? Ganon.
No,
Is
no,
that
not
the...
not. You'll acknowledge his work.
Who are we talking about?
No, this is a fake scenario.
Ah, okay.
Well, yes nga. Kasi, yeah, I will acknowledge it.
Okay,
Mm.
interesting.
Well, yeah, no choice rin eh. But I will not acknowledge him as a good person. But that's also different from saying na, oh, I love his work, but I don't love him. Diba?
You support his work, but not him.
But in the case of like a scientist, technically we don't support, like we don't support them the way we support musicians or artists.
Yeah, that's why I gave this example because it's
It's
different. Because
different,
yeah,
yeah.
this cancel cultures primarily it happens to artists, whether it be singers,
Kasi it's
bands,
easy to cancel
actors.
them.
Yeah, it's easier to cancel them
Kasi
because
there
their
are a lot
work,
of their work
their
isn't
work is
really life or death, and like there's so many artists out there. So people have like yung parang tawag dito, may safety net sila na pwede ko siya i-cancel kasi marami pa naman iba dyan. Yung mga ganun.
Wait, what again? Sorry.
Yung cancel culture daw is more apparent sa like artists. Kasi
Because
it's
there
fairly,
are,
it's fairly easier to cancel artists. Kasi one, their works aren't really as necessity or life or death kapag you cancel. And then, there's so many artists out there that you can just easily, for some,
replace them.
and that's the
I
bad part
think
about it.
for me, I kind of oppose that ish.
Oh, really?
We
Why?
go.
It boils down rin kasi to the influence of the person. Well, especially ng artists, kasi that's how we treat artists and musicians. But by giving them more attention, we give them more influence and power. And if left unchecked, they fuck up the industry then. So that's why I think that's why people cancel artists. So that yun nga, they have the influence is controlled and fucked up shit doesn't occur anymore. Diba?
Yeah.
So their power
Rather-
comes from us in a way.
Yeah. Rather than we cancel them just cause their thing isn't a necessity, ganon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Power
but see
comes from us.
that's also strange, diba? Na what they create is not technically a necessity, but they hold so much power.
True.
So I think that's why
Uh,
I think that makes more sense to cancel someone
yeah.
or to cancel what? Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. I just wanna go to like the live chat kasi it's fun. Pero yun, so one of our listeners like David Carandang, shout out my boy. He says like into like what Aiky said na he says I think the difference is that artists are opinion based whereas scientists are objective based. So that actually holds true kasi yung ganon, yung science-based or yung factuals kasi, it's easy to know what's right or wrong diba? Pero yung being artists and all, they're all opinion-based. Like, so for some, you like this, you hate that. The others could be the other way around. So yung cancel culture, mas apparent sa kanila kasi mas open to interpretation So you cancel who you want and who you don't want. As opposed to outside.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just wanted like to show how cancel culture applies to another like industry. Industry, I guess.
Yeah.
How it can sound stupid in other industries. Like I'm canceling your whole entire work just because you did something that I don't agree with or the majority doesn't agree with. Because I'm in your side, guys. Na the both of you na I can still like what you did even though you did something wrong.
Mhm. Kasi nga opinion
But
based siya.
I think it, yeah, I can still like what you did, even though.
No, I said like your work pala, not the
Yeah,
action, not the bad action.
yeah.
Almost went out there.
There's this case. I'm a fan of this musician.
Okay.
He's old. He's an old musician.
Okay.
Um, he's Eric Clapton. If you guys are familiar with Eric
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clapton.
okay.
So I'm a huge fan because I play guitar. He's like the guitar god. So during I think the 70s or around that time, he's from London. He's English, so he supported this politician who was pro keep London white.
God.
That
Okay,
was
can you
like that's his
can you
major.
give a short background for those people who don't know
Which one?
the guy?
The keep Eric
Yeah, yeah.
Clapton?
No,
Oh, Eric Clapton, the politician.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know the politician, but uh, like he was on the side of keeping London white na.
Ah,
Because
okay.
during that time, like there were a lot of immigrants na Indian
There's a racial
immigrants.
discrimination.
Yeah, racial discrimination. So Eric Clapton supported this politician, but I still like his music, eh. Cause I don't think the man. Well, I feel at least I feel like him supporting that politician isn't the whole chunk of who he is. Eh.
Yes.
Like you get what I mean?
Yes.
Like I like the chunk of him that's the guitarist, the singer, the instrumentalist.
Yeah.
I like that part of him. I just don't I like what's that. And then maybe that 5% of him being bad. I don't like that part naman. So that's like how I kind of see things.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it goes back into the grayness. Because I'm sure, yeah, I mean, we all have friends na, like, there are parts that I don't like about some people, but I still like them
Yeah.
in the end. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, so like dyan
I
parang
think there really is no answer to this talaga.
Yeah,
kasi nga
I just wanted to hear you guys' thoughts.
canceling is
Yeah, okay.
opinion based nga. Eh. So it depends talaga on you. I like what what Quinito said eh, na it's not the whole chunk of the person. Kasi ako naman when parang looking at it, simplifying everything. At the end of the day, if yung ginawa niyang mali, you know it's wrong and you don't advocate for it, and ikaw in your own personal actions you don't do it, that's actually like the difference already. You're making your own difference. You're making your part in the difference. Kasi yun naman yun eh, parang it doesn't matter if you listen or not or whatever, as long as you know that what they did is wrong and you don't advocate for it and you don't do it, diba? That's basically it, regardless kung nakikinig ka or not, diba?
Kind of makes you being a fan even more ano eh. Because if you were a real true fan, you would call out an artist if he was doing something bad.
Yeah, yun nga, if you were
Like
a
you
true
would see
fan,
the faults. You
yeah,
would see the faults of who you're idolizing in a way.
yeah. So again, we're going back to, instead of canceling, more on calling out,
Yeah.
diba? Na parang hindi kita ka-cancel kasi alam ko namang magaling ka eh, and I really like your work, pero I'm gonna tell you that what you did was wrong and stop doing it, diba? Pero like yourself,
Wait.
it's just
David,
really being critical about it.
David gave a great comment here. He agrees. Like imagine
I
if
saw it nga eh.
Imagine if King Jong-un created the cure to corona. Why would you cancel the true cure to corona even if it's
Because of
Jong-un
who created it,
created it? Yeah, that's a good take.
diba? Will the whole world not accept it if it was the
Yeah,
cure? Just cause who
of
made
it
it?
was.
But
Like,
again,
it
they
even goes
say,
back to Porsche. Like, there are a lot of Porsche fans, but the Porsche was created by Hitler.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even, I think a clothing brand, this is the Gap, or basta some
All the German
Oshkosh.
machineries.
Oshkosh was the manufacturer of the Nazi uniform, and it's still a brand today. Like, why wasn't that brand cancelled for being the supplier of the uniforms of the Nazi regime?
Hindi, tsaka yun nga, like all the German machineries, like automotives lalo na.
Yeah,
And
Volkswagen,
yeah,
Porsche.
they actually funded the war. They manufactured
Yeah,
stuff
they
for the war.
funded
Pero
the
now
war.
people
But they're still a
still line up
thriving
for them.
company. They're still
Guys,
beloved.
think.
I'm gonna hit you
Still
with some real from the article and
go.
like apparently Roald Dahl was racist and anti-Semite.
Oh, he hated Jews? Really?
Yeah,
But
but people still love his books and all. Also,
oh,
another example.
Walt
Oh, what?
Disney. He's anti-Semitic also.
Ah, yeah.
Disney's an
Yeah, yes,
anti-Semitic
yes,
company.
yes.
Also, see, and si ano to, John Lennon daw,
Oh,
he
he
left
was.
his he left his first family and
For
then
Yoko Ono.
yun nga parang spoiled daw the second son, then ignored the existence of the first.
God.
Ayun, I guess it goes back to that it's really gray and that people just we contradict ourselves and we just have to live with that. But yun nga, also what I like about yun nga, what Rap said, just make sure you have to be clear with your intentions when I really don't like what this guy did.
Mm-hmm.
Parang that speaks more than saying na, oh, I like his music lang in a way.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah.
Oh, so can we just go into like a very short, like answer a question?
Question? Yeah, dude.
So we
I
have a
saw it,
question. We have a question in the chat. So a random question: would you agree that people see the bad more than the good? If yes or no, why?
The what? Sorry.
Uh, if do you agree that people see the bad things in stuff more than the good side?
Things, yeah.
Yes, if yes or no, why?
Hmm. It depends on the frequency.
What? The frequency.
Depends. Yeah, the frequency.
Like,
Or reputation wise. Like, it's a good example. Like Disney. Disney's a great, the anti-Semitic, the people don't see that first. They see the greatness they did. As let's say, compared to...
no, pero ikaw personally.
Yeah, it depends on the frequency. Nga. It depends on what they did more. The good or the bad.
Yeah, I guess that's also the same for me. Like, ano yung mas heavy? Or, not really eh. Parang ako kasi, I believe that people should be inherently good. Or like, yun yung standard. People should be good. Diba? Oh, yes, you can give like praises for people doing good stuff. Pero that it operates on the fact na we should always be good. Diba? Parang if so yun, but parang if people should just always be good. Now, if he did something bad, if he did something bad, if it trumps like his whole credibility of being good, then syempre you see the bad, diba? And again, you call out. That's the important thing. Pero pag like, alam mo yun, yung parang nagkamali lang. Diba? You still call out, pero you see them for what they actually did talaga, which is more good.
So we got a follow up.
Oh yeah, so okay. So example, a guy stole $50, but he also donated $100.
But like that's a great example. Frequency. If he did it once, then yeah, he donate. Like the first thing that's
I'm
was
I'm
up to my head.
gonna
He donated 100.
I'm gonna put my foot down and say people see more evil, more of the bad. Just
Mm.
yeah,
You think people see more bad than good?
yeah.
Oh yeah, actually.
It,
Oh
it,
yeah,
it, iba na yung ano to, yung people should be good, like, or yun yung second nature. I think that's a different
Yeah, that's a
question. But
different. That's wishful thinking. Na.
yun yung difference. Ay, ngayon ko lang naisip eh. Like for example, we think that people see more bad than good. Diba? That, like what Aiky said. Diba yun yung sabi mo, Aiky? People see more bad than good.
yeah,
Pero in the case of DDS, they actually see more good and not really the bad.
The answer. They're paid to do that.
Easy.
Shit.
So
Easy.
easy.
Anything that comes out from this DDS shit, this thing's paid for. They're not true things. I don't think they're personal opinions.
Mm,
and I think kasi well, let's say they aren't the paid people. They're for me,
They're
Their
justifying a wrong.
their opinion is uninformed. So it also boils down to what the person knows. How much of a certain topic does one know? Diba?
yeah.
Like let's see. Or it also depends on your personality. But also, seeing the bad. Wait. Also, are we critiquing something, or are we just like, are we trying to connect it too much to the in canceling or whatever? So that's also two different questions, I think.
You know what? I feel like this discussion merits its own episode. Kasi I feel like it's a very, very deep conversation.
You're welcome.
No, but the problem kasi with that is I don't think we're ever gonna arrive to a final, like a conclude to an answer. It'll just be gray the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
It's just good. It's just discussion.
Yeah, actually,
Not
like,
really not really a question to be
Yeah,
answered.
it's not really a question. Yeah. It's a discussion.
yeah, it's as all philosophical questions go, 'di ba? Lagi siyang open-ended or lagi siyang may black white gray area. Yun. I feel like it merits a whole episode. And we can't like finish this like in how many minutes, and we're already like overtime, even though we started late kasi we are just like that, diba? I guess what I'm trying to say is let's pack things up and for the next episode.
Oh wait, can I just read this comment because it's really good
Yeah,
from
go, go,
Jody?
go.
Because
Yeah.
I think she says because I think if you're the receiver I think it depends on the person's relationship to the doer.
Yes.
Because I think if you're the receiver / victim, it's easy to focus in the bad if in the bad they did towards you, but when you're in the outside, it's easier to consider the good. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi
That's
if you're
and yun,
directly
that
involved,
point to put out.
based on that nga, there are many ways, there are many cases that this question can be viewed at. That's why there's no definitive answer.
yes. Also, most of the time kasi, people sharing their insights from outside, aren't really, most of the time lang aren't really necessarily well informed of the
Yeah,
whatever happened.
back to what I
Yeah, like what you
But
said.
DDS? They live in this country. They
Again,
experience the bullshit.
but compared to us, they receive money as compensation.
emphasis on well informed.
Yes, emphasis on well informed.
They may be informed, but they may not also be well informed.
So,
Extend.
oh, parang computer shop lang. So, yun, pero I like what Jody said nga, it's very important to see the things from the perspective of the people involved. Like, not just the receiver or the victim, but also the doer. Like, see the whole picture as it is, be critical about it. Diba? I think for me, that's what's most important. The being critical about everything before giving an definitive answer towards it. Diba? For the extend, sorry, our PR team looking at us right now, they want to go home. They're already home, but they want to eat their dinner and they want to do other stuff other
Dinner,
than.
dude, it's 12 a.m.
I haven't eaten my dinner. That's how dedicated
Okay.
I am. So what does that say about you? Ito de joke lang. So
I just have good time management. Hey.
Yeah, you just eat dinner too late, bro.
yes, that's true. So yes, if you really like the conversation we are having right now, just keep listening to us. We'll be back here the same time, the same place, Saturday next week, 10 p.m. again. Just keep listening to us for more in-depth look at all the conversations, all the questions you want to ask us. Again, we were your hosts. I am Rap Duran of UPD.
I'm Aiky.
Quinito.
Again, dishing out some randomness, some out of the ordinary, out of the box ideas and questions here on Randomly Asked Questions, where hashtag everything is valid. Thank you for everyone who made our chat lively, the live chat lively. And again, keep it random. See you next week. What up?
Spicy.
Spicy.
Don't
We
know
don't.
what that means, though.
Yeah, but again, we don't condone Chris Brown's reactions. It's still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad.
Stick with your guy.
No, he's not a good guy. He had too much hits.
Oh shit, dude. I had fuck.
Oh, Aiky just got his tangents now.
He had the eureka moment.
I-
Did you just get your tangent?
No. I totally remember the video that's super related to yung yung whole should I like art or even if I don't like the person, ganun. Sayang. Maybe next time.
Well, I guess we have content na for next week.
Are we on air pa?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Oh shit. Lamaw.
Do you wanna say something, Aiky? Maybe you wanna say
It's
I love
after the
you
song.
to someone.
I forgot.
We cut after the song, right?
Yes.
Maybe you wanna say I love you to someone. Maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.